Hey, everybody, it's your girl, author Doc B. She's in the building. And guess what? We have a special treat for you tonight. So I am going to have to encourage you to click like and share. Please click like and share. Now, let me tell you about Bring It to the Table. Bring It to the Table is a safe space for everyone to come who have overcome, conquered, and survived anything and is living beyond your dreams. Now, tonight's segment, we're going to have my grandson, Jahmeek Raymond Morgan. He's coming on. But first, we have a special co host tonight. I'm going to bring him in right now.
Hey fam, how y'all doing?
Hey, Quan, how you
Hey,
doing?
I'm well. How you
Thank you
about
so
yourself?
much for agreeing to come on tonight to be the
Yes.
special co-host because my co-host could not make it and I called you and you just got right Johnny on the spot. I was like, I'll do it for you, Queen, and we support one another, So can you
Right.
please tell the audience who you are?
Yes, my name is Jaquan Watkins, and do I need to tell them where I'm
From
from and things of
Atlanta.
that nature? Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Y'all know the
Look
night is
at him, he
belt
got it
now.
all on.
Yeah, so
and I picked you to come. I asked you to come on for a reason tonight because you know what, everybody? Jaquan is went back to school and he's got a story. He has overcome some stuff, he has conquered some things, and he is on his way to a successful future, just like my grandson, Jahmeek. So, without further ado, don't forget that if you didn't get your book, because Bring It to the Table is an offspring from my book, and that is the three C's. You can go to www.author.docb.com to get your books, because now I'm a three-time author, right? And so without further ado, we're gonna bring Jahmeek on right now because I know he's got busy life too, like you, Jaquan.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, there go my
hey,
grandson. Fine is the
What's
night. Look
up?
what's up, Jahmeek?
at
Nice to meet
Hey
you.
John, how you
Good.
doing?
I'm all right today.
That's good. That's good. Jahmeek, this is Jaquan. Jaquan is a good friend of mine from Atlanta, Georgia. I met him out here.
That's great to meet you.
You too, sir.
Uh-huh. And that's my grandson, Jahmeek. And Jahmeek just turned 17.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm getting a little old now. My back already hurting.
no, sir.
Well, your
Yeah.
back ain't hurting because of no age, I'll tell you that
I'm
much.
trying to tell you.
And so I thought it was a good parallel to have the both of you on because Jahmeek is away in school. He lives on campus already, at 17. He's been there for some years. And we'll talk about that. And you just decided, I'm going to go back to school. So we'll talk about that as well. Okay. And so my Jahmeek, you ready?
Yeah, I'm already.
I got a whole bunch of questions, buddy.
Swing them at me.
All right, okay. He's something, and I know you just came back from Spain, right?
Yup. Just came back in from
Wow,
Spain. Took the SAT yesterday. They throwing it at me.
wow. And guess what? You're well equipped and prepared for the assignments that's being thrown at you. And just like you, Jaquan, you have been equipped and prepared for it, right? How was it going back to school for you, Jaquan? This whole process, how was that for you?
Well, the process is basically just making your mind up to to set a goal and making your mind up to go and put your foot to the plow. You know what I'm saying? To just
Mm-hmm.
encourage yourself and believe in yourself that you can do. I lost a lot of time due to misinformation in the
Mm-hmm.
streets.
Mm-hmm.
Things had, certain things went on in the home, to where, you know, I kind of felt abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
I took matters into my own hands, um, trying to learn how to grow up and live. So trying to survive in the streets, things of that nature. You stop going to school because you got to try to find how you go eat and how you go, get through the day or things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So school was put on the back burner,
Mm-hmm.
and due to being using and selling drugs, it stagnated my life.
Now watch this. It's completely. I know that Jahmeek has a completely opposite story. And how old were you when that all started? Around what age?
I was 12 years old.
Uh-huh. See, Jahmeek, you see this? So now we're going to have Jahmeek answer that same question because it was different for him. He had a completely opposite. How was it for you?
Well, when I was around maybe his age, like 12 years old, I was, we moved around a lot. And so I had to get used to being around different people, new experiences, learning how to communicate with people on all levels, no matter where they're from, you
Mm-hmm.
know, whether
Mm-hmm.
they're from New York, New Jersey, PA, down south, wherever they was at, I always had to kind of simulate myself to put myself in the best position to really, you know, I'm not going to say blend in, of course, but like to excel.
Okay. Okay. And so, well, we call that the chameleon, right? Right, Jaquan? We were chameleons. We fit in. He said I was trying not to blend in, but I know I had to excel, so I had to do something. But we call that chameleons because we had to become whatever we had to become to get whatever we had to get done, right?
Right.
So that's a whole total different. So, Jahmeek, you had both parents.
Yes,
What
very
is that
blessed for
like?
that.
Because Jaquan said it wasn't really like that for him. How was that? Was it? It was a how many in the household, Jaquan?
Well, it was actually just my mom and my little brother dad, but he wasn't a father to me. He wasn't. He was abusive. Things of that nature. So he wasn't a father to me. I knew who my dad was, but my dad
Mm-hmm.
was very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It was times that I get with him and like he'll take us round the boys up to take us to the movies or something. And he never said a word. Unless
Mm.
it was what you want some popcorns or something, something to that extent. But holding or having a conversation, that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't present.
Well, it's completely opposite for Jahmeek, right? Jahmeek, you're on mute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. For me, I was very blessed to grow up not only with like both my parents in the household, but also many of my grandparents as well. Some would say like I was raised in a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a village to raise a man,
Ooh,
and
come
I
on.
was I was always surrounded by other very assertive people, and even in certain moments where they may not have been up front all the time, I always had an idea of what that could be like. So I was
Yeah,
very blessed in that sense.
yeah, completely opposite. Isn't that something? How different eras, and you grew up in what era, Jaquan?
Well, I'm 75, baby, so I'm 48 years old. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like the 80s, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
The 90s.
And Jahmeek, you grew up in what era?
Late 2010s, late 2000s.
Mhm.
I
It's
guess
a
you could call it
huge
2020s
difference.
now.
And what I found unique about both of your stories is that although it's a huge difference, you both end up on this education track. You both of you
Yeah,
end up on this education track.
yeah.
So, I got the youth in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Bring It to the Table. We are dropping it tonight. We have an older person, which is Daquan, and our co-host tonight, and we have Jahmeek Raymond Morgan, my grandson, on his way to college. Jaquan is too. They kicking it up. They both in school and they doing their things. But I wanted you all to see the correlation that it is never too late. It's never too late to go back to school and to become someone great. Someone great. I'm telling you now, because I already know that my grandson, he's going to do some great things. Jaquan is too. And I always encourage you to do great things, Jaquan. Every time I see you, that's right. Keep on going. Do what you got to do. Get on out there. And so for you, Jahmeek, how was it like with encouragement from the people that you were around?
Well, you as one of the many you as one of the many people I was around,
Uh-huh.
always most people I knew went above and beyond to like just live their own type of life. and not be put into too many boxes by their community, whether that's their people they really live with or like just what they think is supposed to be their expectations. Like my mother and father, for example, right? Two people
Mm-hmm.
from very interesting backgrounds, right? Who chose not to dig their head into the sand wherever they lived at and say, this is where I'm gonna stick my roots at, and whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've understood now, and from many other people in my family as well, and just people who I've learned from over the years, they chose to go a different route.
Mm-hmm.
And thus, here I am today.
Mm-hmm. I remember when you was less Jaquan used the number 12. I remember when you was 12 and you was like, Grandma, let me get $5,000. You remember that? I can't wait to say that. I said, where you going? You was going to Alaska, right?
Look, I'm still going to go to Alaska. They don't pay that bad up there. I can stay in
Right,
the cold. Give
right. That was
me a
crazy.
coat,
And
you
so,
know.
Jaquan, the next question is going to be for you. And so in the household that you grew up in and um strayed away from school and traditional routes of life, was there anybody other than the streets that would encourage you to do things for the good, for the greater good?
I mean, traditional is what was traditional. What was going on just in in Atlanta, period. I mean, like,
Atlanta.
I mean, like traditional. I mean, I had friends that had um mother and father there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, one of those friends right now doing 30 years to life. So like
Mm.
at the end of the day, traditional. Far as I guess like when you say like the parents is covering you all the way up through till
Mm-hmm.
you get to a certain plateau, things of that nature. Drugs destroyed the communities. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey, and at the end of the day, like, like you grandmama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, my grandmama, she had some things, her own house salon, things of that nature. She ran numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
My
Mine did
grandma was
too.
gangster. My grandma
Yeah.
was gangster, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a part of the lifestyle and the way they was raised and the way they grew up. Hey, it trickled down. And some people, may look at it as a bad way in an aspect, and some people may look at it as a way to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how far my grandma had went in her education.
Okay.
I do know that my father, my dad, he graduated, and I do also know that my mom graduated.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
and then
Nice.
hey, they were just trying to find their way through life too because they was young. I'm like what 19, 18, 19 years old when they had me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they was basically young adults, what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, trying to figure
Mm-hmm.
their way on how to be grown,
Mm-hmm.
and having their own and things of that nature. So,
I
hey,
understand.
I just come in an era to where, one thing about it, right? Let me just share it like this here, right? Um, I never gave up on me even
I love
though
that.
the trials and tribulations and the different struggles and things that I put myself into because of a lot of misinformation that was given to me or what a man should be and things of that nature. So with that, I took a lot of hits and a lot of bumps along the road,
Mm-hmm.
but it was always something that inside of me would not let me just lay down.
Mm-hmm.
It
So,
was
Jahmeek, did you hear what he said about what was your idea and what were you taught about what a man should be?
I was always taught that a man was a person who upholds his own morality and doesn't break that for anybody, even
Mm,
if it's his closest friends or even his family. As long as he keeps to what he truly believes,
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much that might change too over time. As long as he at least tries his best to commit to it, to
Uh-huh.
achieve whatever goal it is, or
Mm-hmm.
stay at the right plane or level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what a man is. Someone who
Wow.
stays true to himself.
I'm gonna tell you that will increase. It will change. That was a really good uh definition. But it'll change like the older you get for whatever reasons that you're gonna have to be defined. But I really like that for a 17-year-old. Wasn't that good, Quan? That was a good answer for a 17-year-old. That was really good, you know. All right, and so I'm gonna go to the next line of questions. So, Quan, what you going to school for?
I'm going to school for my GED right now. Currently,
Okay,
my high
so
school
mhm.
equivalents,
And
different
then
things.
where you going after that?
Oh, after that, I plan to get into the carriage program
Mm-hmm.
and get in the carriage program, and after that, I plan to be an addiction specialist.
Okay, nice. And you're going to help a lot of people because your story is incredible. It really is. And Jahmeek, what are you taking up now? What do you take? What grade you in now? 11th, Jahmeek?
Yeah, I'm currently in 11th grade, and I'm currently taking a lot of business classes. But my goal is to eventually become a anthropologist, archaeologist in the field. I want to make new discoveries, redefine the way we think about the past and how that could affect our futures and such. And I also want to become uh, a pilot. I want to have multiple different careers so I can flip flop back and forth throughout the years, so I don't get
Oh,
stuck in one thing,
pilot.
one mindset.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
want to go. I want to do 4 year college, maybe 6 due to what I'm going to do, and get my master's. But also go to trade school and get my pilot's license.
My grandson gonna be making bread. You heard that, Jaquan? He about to
Yeah,
make some bread. I'm so proud of him. Ain't he doing it?
yeah. The college I go to it also offers some trades, and I went on a phone call actually now. You know what I'm saying, on some trades that they have available
Uh-huh.
while I take
While
up my
you're in
classes.
school. That's
Yeah,
right.
while I'm in school, because you're right, John Meek. It's you got to have some different avenues to pull that paper in, man. You know what I'm saying? Some positive avenues. So you're right. You don't
Oh,
want to get
Jaquan,
stuck
you
and
don't
get
do bad
bored.
now with getting that paper, buddy. I'll be watching you. You don't do bad now. And people, I get my sea moss from Jaquan. So if you guys want some sea moss, you know what sea moss is, we'll give you a chance to advertise that while you on too, so we can
You got
get you
some
some.
CMOS.
Yeah, he got some sea moss.
You see these dreads, man. I might need some CMOS.
Yes, sea moss improve. It's just overall health and wellness. It improves every faculty on your body, and it's really helping me. And he got flavors too, Jahmeek. You hear me? He got that good red. I done got lime, lemon from him and cherry from him. Yeah, he be hustling that thing real nice out here in the ATL. Well, that's the world of ATL because most
I
people have
might
your
need an apprenticeship on
own.
the down low.
Right. So, Johnny, any girlfriends in sight? Let's talk about that. Any girlfriends?
I mean, yeah, things come and go. But I'm just gonna
What kind
say
of
that
answers that you gonna give your
I'm
grandmother?
I'm I'm, I'm just gonna
Hey,
say that you have your eyes on people every now and then, and so you do what you do. You hope, you pray that it lasts as long as possible. Hopefully they do. Maybe they won't. Who knows? That's high
Oh
school.
my
Everybody
God.
knows that.
I shouldn't have asked that question.
But you know, look, in the end of the day, whatever happens, happens.
You know
Whatever
what?
happens, happens.
My grandson's really growing up. Look at this, Jaquan. You better not get in baby out there. I'll tell you that much. Jaquan's in a relationship. How's it going, Jaquan?
well, it's going great. It's going
He's so
actually.
supportive. She's very supportive.
Yes, she is actually. It's been 6 years, and
Ooh.
what day the 25th. It's been 6 years and 8 days to be
Wow.
exact.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
good
so
stuff right there.
yeah,
That's
Jahmeek,
really
but
good.
I want to say some Jahmeek. Hey, look, check this out. Don't spread yourself too thin, and make sure you cover up.
That part.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Scrap up, scrap up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, where he is, fraternizing and things like that is not permitted. So I'm sure he's taking care of himself. I'm sure he's taking care of himself. So I'm so happy that I had a chance to talk to both of you. Jaquan, I know you got to go somewhere. Where you going, Jaquan? Tell the audience.
Well, I stay across the street from the Benz. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I just got to go across the street, man, and go for draft day today. Draft day. We got the number 8 pick. So I got to go see what you know what I'm saying, what Alton Black and all them folk got going on and what we finna pick. So,
You
I want
just
to be a
going
part.
right across the street and go right in, huh?
Oh, that's it. Right across the street,
Wow.
right on up in there.
And the A ain't nothing like the A, baby. So I want to thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna spend this last couple of minutes with Jahmeek. You can go right ahead and leave if you need to go to, across the street. I don't want you to be late.
All right. Hey, I want to say one more thing, Jahmeek. Keep your head up, man, and stay focused on your goals. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody distract you, from doing what you just talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the beginning of your life right here. These are real precious moments. These moments right here. You know what I'm saying? Because when you walk across that stage, that's when the real world hits. Yeah, you still may have grandmama here and your mom and family, however, but at the end of the day, the ultimate decisions are left up to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you must use those things that instilled inside of you, those morals, those things of that type nature, and stand on them. You know how we say stand on the business? That's the business because even when it comes to these females, they'll try to trap you. They'll knock you out balance, and of course, if you allow them to, you know what I'm saying. So don't put yourself in a position that you can't get yourself out of, man. I want to see you achieve those goals that you are setting out to achieve, right? I'm right along now with you, man. It was a pleasure to meet you.
He's a good kid,
Nice to
right?
meet
I'm
you
so
too, sir.
blessed.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
Thank you so much, Shaquan. You're an amazing force in my life. I love you, brother.
Love you too. All
Tell
right,
the
y'all be
missus I
back.
love her. All right, talk to y'all later.
See ya.
Jahmeek, you can stay on, Jahmeek. We have
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have a special guest, someone who wants to say something to you. Uh-huh. Did you hear me? I
Yeah,
got
I
quite
heard
a
you.
few people.
You got quite a few people lined up. Why not?
Yes, I
I'm
do.
ready.
Yes, I do.
I'm ready.
Your mom just texted me. She said, it's not on Facebook either. Yes, it is.
It's on YouTube.
It's on Facebook too. I'm on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook now.
Uh-huh.
I got it right here. Okay, so we got some special guests coming on, and they would like to pour into you and say a few things to you. These are some surprise guests. I want to
Uh-huh.
tell you that I
Surprise.
love. Yep. I want to start first, and I want to tell you that. Oh, why is my live not showing on Facebook? I'm on it right now. What do you mean, miss? I'm on Facebook, Shay. Because your daughter my daughter don't play that. It's
Take
on.
it
Yes,
very
it is.
serious.
It's on right here. I'm looking at it like now. I didn't even know y'all were on. Sometimes I get notifications. No, I'm on. Okay, so now. So archaeology and all that stuff that you're going to be getting into. I just want to be the first one.
Yeah, archaeology is a very expansive field, you know. In the end of the day, it's not the best paying field, but it's something that I can be clearly passionate about over years, you know.
Nice.
I
And
have
that's
no
where,
no, please go.
and that's where the pilot would come in at. Because you
Exactly.
really get paid over there.
Exactly. That's the clutch part, you know. You can
Mhm.
combine both things and or just do one thing a little bit more than the other, maybe. Or maybe on weekends you go out, get a couple flights, and you could come in with some pretty good dough as a
Mhm.
contract pilot, not even working for like somebody else, being like, on
Mhm.
your own thing.
Right. Okay. I like that. Wait, your mom's asking for the link. Okay. So, hi Candace. Hello everybody. Hi Elroy. Hi Raheem. Thank you all for joining. We appreciate you for coming tonight. Thank you so much. Hey Yaya. Yaya's from Africa. He supports the show every single week. Okay, we have our first guest on backstage, and we're gonna bring her on right now.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, at work, Jah.
as you always are,
Okay.
working.
What's
Okay,
good?
Jahmeek is on here talking about his life journey and his about to go to college. So, what do you have to tell him?
Jahmeek, stay focused. Do your best as you always do. Strive for success. You know what I'm saying? You come from a strong family, a strong
Hmm.
family. You can do anything you believe in.
I hear you.
All right. I love you. Love you. I got to go. I'm back. I'm at work.
Go ahead, go back to work.
See ya.
Go on back to work. Yep. See you,
She,
Latifah.
she a
That is
workaholic.
Jahmeek. That is Jahmeek's aunt. Always at work. Always, always, always at work. Right? You got some more people coming on. Oh, look at this. Hi, Candace. Candace said hello, everyone.
Tell Candace I
Everybody,
said hi.
Candace Jahmeek said, hey. She said, hey, drop your comments in the chat. This is why I need my co-host because I'll be steady doing stuff behind backstage.
Hmm.
I swear I do. I'll be doing all kinds of stuff and he be doing all his stuff too. Where you at in
Doc
the
B.
kitchen?
Look, yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Doc B, the writer, producer, radio host.
You already know. Go
Look,
ahead and
look,
tell
look,
it.
look, look. Electric technician,
Woo! I'm all
computer
that, then
specialist.
some.
Hmm.
I'm all that, then some. Okay.
Definitely. I got to
Okay.
get back
Now
to writing my little book.
you ain't you never finished your. Oh, you're writing one about grandma, right?
Sorry, Grandma.
Grandma's quotes. You done kick me out. I already know you kicked me to the curve. Look, so here comes someone backstage. You ready?
Mm.
Are you ready, young lady? Let me see. I'm gonna bring her on. See if she's ready. Hey, there's Taz. Unmute yourself, Taz. Hey,
What's
there she
up?
is. We can't hear you. Taz went to college too. This is Jahmeek's cousin, everyone. Kaslima Harris. She is on. She is the educator up there in Carroll County somewhere.
Holding
What
it
you want
down.
to say to Jahmeek? Jahmeek's on his way to college. Uh-oh, we can't hear her. I think we lost her.
Only for a bit. I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Yeah. Your mom says, please give me a minute. I didn't know you were on. Duh, I told them all to come on at 8:30 if they had something they wanted to say to you.
I don't know.
I'm just glad you decided to come on tonight and brace yourself
Yeah.
with the audience. I'm so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, I don't know what she's going through, but anyway, so everyone, thank you so much for joining tonight. We really do appreciate it. Please click like and share. Auntie, I can't hear it. Oh, she can't hear. She's got a problem with hearing. Let me bring her back on. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? We can see you. So, Jahmeek, where are and so what colleges are you thinking about going to? And any questions, please drop them in the chat. Anybody have any questions for Jahmeek? Please drop
Well,
them in the
I visited Pittsburgh College most recently. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen Lincoln University, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, and a few other
Morehouse?
colleges. A few other colleges as well.
I know you coming south. I'm
But
praying that you
the,
come
the
south.
fact of the matter is that there's a lot of good colleges out here that just don't necessarily have my major as one of their better, more focused on things. So I got to
Mhm.
really try and find a place that offers exactly what I need over what just them having a good name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm looking for a college that has a lot of what's the proper word? Active education. You know what I'm saying? Like actually going outside and doing work. I'm not a sit down and work person. I wanna work and learn from experience. You
Some
know?
of the things that you experienced up there going outside that's different from the traditional school systems would be what?
I would say when it comes to like science wise.
You're on mute, Taslima. You're on mute.
When
You
it
said,
comes yeah.
mm-hmm.
When it comes to like the sciences, we're doing a lot of hands-on work that
Okay.
was never really able to do back home too much,
Okay.
partially
Okay.
because they didn't really have always like the exact equipment or either I was just too young at the time too.
Oh, here comes another guest. Oh, where she is, Auntie Nene.
What up, Jah?
What's up?
So,
It's
Auntie
dark. It's
Nene,
dark, but I see the nails.
she said it's dark, but I see them nails. Why you can't hear us? We just heard you.
Maybe her volume.
We just heard her. Like, why is everybody having a problem with their
Might be in bad locations, like
I don't know, but we just heard her.
Ty was probably up in her room somewhere.
Say something again, sissy.
Hmm.
I don't know what they going through.
She might be muted.
You can't hear us? Taslima having the same problem. I know it's not me.
Yeah, it's something weird going on down there.
Okay, Taslima came on a different one. So let's take this one down and put this one up. Taslima, try it now. Try to see if you can hear us.
Oh, we hear someone.
I see somebody too. I guess they're not ready yet.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Taslima on 2 different devices.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody else that came on before them, we were able to hear them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. First try when they came on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, let me go to my private one. It says, okay, she says she can hear now. So I'm gonna bring you on. Hey, Taslima, you're on now. We don't see your face now.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, she must have had to go get you.
She probably realized she must have looked crazy or something. She had to go put something on.
You know, she got to fix her eyelashes and all this and that. And the third.
So anybody see her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back now. I'm back.
Oh,
My
okay.
phone was acting crazy.
It was.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Cool.
so everybody, this is Jahmeek's big cousin, big little cousin, because Jahmeek way taller than she is. And her
My
name
big
is
little
Exactly. I'm
cousin.
only
Exactly.
4'11". He the big cousin.
Uh-huh. And so Jahmeek's going to college. He's made it. He's about to be a senior. He's gone through all of these college tours.
On the come up.
He's about to make his choice. And what work? Because you went to college, right, Taslima?
I did. I'm working on my 3rd degree.
Mm-hmm.
What? Your third one?
The
Yeah.
3rd one. Jahmeek, you been out the loop. Yeah.
So what do you have to say to him?
First, I'm proud of you. I just remember holding you as a baby when you first came home.
I was your size and everything. It was so cool.
And I just now I see what people was like when I was going to college. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you've grown up and stuff like that. So I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to hear your decision.
Uh-huh.
I just know
And
which
so
one you're
what
gonna pick
advice
already,
would
though.
what advice would you give him for college?
Oh, sorry, I keep putting the camera down. I'm eating, but make your deadlines. Don't wait till the last minute because it seems like you have a lot of time and you don't.
I
4
need to
years
see
will
your
go
pretty
by.
face, honey. You messing up
Okay,
my
okay.
show.
I'm gonna stop eating. I'm gonna stop eating.
You messing up my
4 years.
show.
4 years go by by really fast. I went to college in 2016 and I finished, and I was just like, dang, what I'm gonna do now? Talk to your professors because they'll be your lifelong friends. They'll give you recommendations for what you need. Like one of my professors for my freshman year of college just gave me a recommendation for the job that I have now, and I was like, dang, I didn't even think she would remember me.
Wow.
So yeah, definitely talk to people, talk to your professors, meet your deadlines, turn this stuff ahead of time. You'd rather them be like, dang, why do he keep turning this stuff early? Than Jahmeek, where's your work? And giving you zeros.
Yep.
Get involved. I was in like 5 clubs. Stuff I was like I wouldn't even think of. I was in like Spanish club, and I'm not even a Spanish teacher or nothing, but it just looks good on your resume. So just
You know
join
any
stuff.
Spanish now?
I can remember
Un
one
poquito.
line. I can remember
Un
one
poquito.
line. El
No más. No
muchacho
más.
es feo. El muchacho es feo.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all
I
I
don't know
know.
what that
That's all I
means.
can
That don't mean
remember. That's
something
all I
nice.
can
Cameras.
remember. Thank you so much for
No
popping
me
in,
gusta.
Taslima, embracing us with your presence. We love you. Thank you so much, guys.
Love you too.
Thank you for the advice for my grandson. He is going to be picking his college real soon. All right.
The dirty South.
Uh-huh. Have a
They're
good night,
trying to
Taslima.
bring me down there.
All right.
See ya.
Okay, you ready? Now you have your cousin Talia.
What's up, cousin Talia?
Hey, Jahmeek.
You was choking
Your
her
forehead
last year
looking bigger than ever.
at your 16th at the bowling alley.
What'd you say?
Uh-oh.
Her forehead looks bigger than
Here
ever.
goes Morgan.
Hey.
What's up, fam?
Hey, y'all.
Everybody's on.
Hey, Patty. Hey, twin. Hey, auntie. Hey.
That's the main crew right there.
This is love. This is all love right here on Bring It to the Table. I got my entire family, man. Come on now. Latifah just came on. She was all covered up in her mask at work and everything.
Oh my God.
Share. Please click like and share. Thank you, Candace, for coming. Thank you, Raheem.
Hey,
Thank you to everyone in the
Candace.
audience. Thank you, Yaya. Yaya comes.
People can't see it on Facebook. Make sure and said that too.
Why?
Yep, I don't know. It's not pulling up on Facebook.
I don't know why. I'm looking at it right here. Look, I'm on my Facebook. I'm on my Facebook now. It's right here on my Facebook. It's on my page. It's everywhere.
That's weird.
I'm
but that's
on it right now.
Let's keep rolling.
It's on my Facebook. It's on Bring It to the Table
Put on
on
your
Facebook.
put on your
It's on,
put on your Facebook. Say go to YouTube on your Facebook.
Yeah, we got it. No worries. No worries.
So we can also go to YouTube. Jahmeek had an amazing interview today. He was absolutely outstanding. He did a phenomenal job. So now we were on to Leah. What did you have to say to your cousin? He's leaving for college. He's about to pick one, going to the 12th grade. He's done all this work on himself outside of the traditional urban community. What do you have to say to him, Talia?
I'm just proud, I guess, because it's not every time or every day that you see like a young black man going to college and doing what.
Okay.
Somebody at Jahmeek's age not doing anything illegal or anything like that. Jahmeek is on to his very pure top of what he knows what he's doing.
Nice. And plus, didn't he choke you last year at his 16th year birthday when we were in we were at the bowling alley? Oh, I remember everything. But you
know what's funny? I don't even know what year that was, really. I mean,
She said last year.
16 is so long ago. I mean, that's like what, 11, 12 months ago now?
At the bowling alley. So, Jahmeek, can you please tell the audience what it is that you are going to be studying in the up and coming years, because a lot of people missed it.
Yes, so I will be going to college to study archaeology and anthropology, which is the study of human history, life, and culture across the world.
Oh, good.
Particularly,
Jahmeek, I hated that class in college so bad.
It's what I like, really.
Oh, he's smart.
It's what I like.
Mama.
It ain't got nothing to do with intelligence. It's just what I like, you know.
I hated that class. Oh my God.
But you guys are not you're not hearing him. It's something that he likes. So it's not really going to be work for him. It's really not going to be work for him if you like.
It's a career, not a job.
And what would your minor be in? What would your minor be in?
My minor would most likely be in history.
And then you also said you want to do a pilot course. Would you say?
Yeah. Aviation. I want to get my aviation license and do something called what was it again? Independent contracting for piloting. While I go on fly planes on an independent basis.
That's beautiful. Nene had a friend. He passed away now. Eric. I don't know if you remember him when he used to come down south, but Eric was an airplane mechanic, and he really encouraged a lot of people to do to work at the airports and things of that nature. So thank you for that. Thank you for telling the audience. Hi, Elroy. Thank you for joining. I see you all, but I'm just having a ball with my family right now. We're gonna move on to Nene. You were next. What do you have to say to Jahmeek?
Oh, excuse me. First of all, I would like to say,
oh God, here she go.
Did you hear the name? Did you hear the name? Grandma Auntie Nene.
I knew it.
For y'all who don't know, she's referencing something really, really, really old. When I was a toddler, a baby, she used to, I'm not going to say force, but she put it in my head to nickname her Grandma Auntie Nene, because she was jealous of my grandmother.
Because she tricked you. That's what she did. She tricked you.
They tried to take me away.
And now your brother and sister say
what do you have to say to your grandson? Class nephew.
Grandnephew.
When I he and I had a talk. He came down and when we were looking at TV down and he
Taslima, put your phone on mute. There you go.
Was looking at some historical, he had got me interested looking at the now. So he wanted to go into and
you're going in and out, sissy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, he was just telling me that he wanted to go into that field. And I was like, wow. I was like, of being a historian. So I was like, what? Like, he's so intelligent. He speaks well, but I wouldn't think of anything else of it because his mother and his grandmother, look at the gene he came from, It is what it is. And I already know that he was going to be a smart, bright, intelligent young man.
Yes, thank you so much.
That's just I'm just super proud of you, Jahmeek, on every level. I'm super proud of your mother.
Thank you, Auntie.
On every level.
Please click like and share. Y'all heard that from Grandma Auntie Nene herself in the ATL. You heard that. This is Jahmeek's Grandma Auntie Nene, okay? He went down one summer when he was just 5 or 6. He came back saying Grandma Auntie. It was before that. It was maybe about 3. She tricked him, and he's been calling her that ever since. That's very good comment. Thank you so much for them wonderful words of encouragement for our grandson.
I was first.
Okay, let's go to those Morgans. Woo! Hi, Morgans. Hey, Glammy.
Hey.
Hey, JoJo.
Hey, everybody.
So, Glamour, what would Jahmeek's going to college? Do you miss him a lot?
Yeah.
Oh.
And what do you have to say? Is he your best pal?
Yeah.
And what do you have to say to your big brother? He's leaving for college soon.
I'm proud of him.
Oh, tell him to go make that bread and bring that money home, okay?
Okay.
What else do you have to say to your brother?
He's very nice.
Oh, is he nice? What makes him nice?
He always plays with me.
Oh.
He plays with you.
Glamour, I just want to say that I love the way you speak right now. You sound so clear. You know all the words. Oh, yeah, crazy.
He's Jahmeek is Glamour's #1 fan. He really is. He really encourages his. I'm going to say you're setting a great example for your sister and brother, Jahmeek. So please stay on that path because you have to do that. It's very important. You're the oldest, and you have to. That's our family history. That's what we do in our family. The oldest one sets the tone, and you're doing a wonderful job at that. So Josiah, he's the middle boy. So this is Jahmeek's middle. This Jahmeek's brother, and he's the middle child.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
So,
I know.
They gotta stick together. They be trying to jump me for real, for no reason.
So, he's my older brother. Wherever he goes, hopefully, he represents us as those Morgans. And I remember, when we were little, he always used to tell me stories, trying to get me to go to sleep. And he told me he was trying to get a big castle when he was trying to grow up, and he's trying to make that money. And I think this is the right way where he's taking that path to. I think he's going to be going far in his life, and
he's going to do great things.
Just represent. Make sure you don't forget where you came from, because, hey, bro.
Bro, how can I forget about the Morgan clan?
Right. Yep.
The clan.
Is Nashawn around? I thought for sure.
Yeah, he's around. He's around.
Can you ask him if he can come?
Okay.
To the camera, go get daddy. And mommy too. Where's mommy?
That's his twin.
Mm-hmm. So that's really good. Jojo, I'm very proud of you as well. And the way that you look up to your brother makes all the difference in the world. It really does. Your dad and your mom don't play around with either of you. And I'm just so proud at how disciplined you all are in everything that you do. There she is, Mrs. Morgan. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Hi. And so I was just telling everybody, your Auntie Nene was just saying how proud she was of you. Yeah, and I see your comments over there. And Jahmeek is such a young man. It's blowing my mind, like the answers and the questions that he answered today. And it's definitely your offspring from you, and hubby's work that you put into your family. Do you want to have any words for your son? There he is. There's Mr. Morgan. Hi. Hey,
what up, John?
That's all you see is Jahmeek.
Everybody else, John, Auntie, Nene, Talia, Grandma Dynamite.
In the building.
Little bit.
Tom Slima. And so, Shay, first question is for you. What advice or what would you tell your son? How did, I'm going to give you a harder question, okay?
First
what was
of all,
it like?
We wasn't supposed to have questions. This is supposed to be about him.
Jahmeek's interview.
It is. It's about Jahmeek.
All right, but go ahead. Ask your question.
I do. I have a question for you, parents, because it's so important that the audience knows about how you got him. How did you get Jahmeek to this point in his life? Because families are falling apart, and COVID ruined a lot of families. You held it together. You got your son to the 12th grade on his way into college. How was that for you?
Well, at the beginning, I always taught Jahmeek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So he always was taught, you know that. There you go. Look at him. We learned early. So
that's the secret, bro. You can't be spreading it now. Spread the knowledge.
Only the 5% can understand. Listen, but he knows. I taught him as a little kid that he had big things to do. The same way I taught teaching his brother right now. So he's on that path to understand too as well. And so she's going to go into that path. So they all know that at the end of the day, they have to choose a path and make themselves, better. And
that's his exact words. Those were his exact words. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. And Shay?
I think for me, it's just really understanding your kid, man, and the many stages that they go through in life. A lot of times we see them physically growing and we say, oh, they're growing up. But we forget or negate the other stuff about them that grows too. And it's not always going to be in positive ways because we've had different situations and struggles and things that we've dealt with Jahmeek that he absolutely got through. And we're so grateful for that. And a lot of that stuff wasn't exactly his fault. He was definitely a child that suffered from COVID and just different obstacles, with us.
Yeah, the asthma, right?
Yeah, with us moving as well. So
yeah, he talked about
understanding your child in whatever stage or phase that they're in and being able to provide them with the guidance, like real guidance, not just saying, oh, you'll be fine or you'll do better or making them or giving them, a charge, but not showing them how to do it, not giving them the resources, not giving them the tools, not showing them, what could happen if you don't do the right thing the first time around, So I meet a lot of women, especially these days of my life, that have teenagers and they're like, how did you get your son to do this? How did you get him to do that? Or what's his, how did you get him to be, where he is right now? But the bottom line really is understanding. And I appreciate, because Jahmeek always had a level of maturity and always was very inquisitive and just had questions. And that's another thing when it comes to parenting. No question is a dumb question. Listen to your kids. If they're trying to tell you something, that means they have something to say. Let them say it, And so it's those kind of things that help shape and mold your kids, in my opinion, into, being productive members of society and the future leaders of the world. Because that's what we're trying to raise here. Future leaders.
It's the constant, the constant positivity they want to do. Jahmeek got an early age. It's like, I want to have my own country. I was like, go ahead, get it.
He asked me for $5,000 once. I brought that up earlier. He says he wanted to go to Alaska. I was like, okay, what you want to do?
That's what you want, you go get it. JoJo say you want to make sneakers, you're going to make sneakers. Go get it.
Oh, he's going to be great at that.
She's an artist, so she's going to go get it.
Let me get 5%.
No dream is too big, right? No dream is too big. If you dream and it's not scaring you, that means you're not dreaming big enough. And you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. That's another thing that really, really, really helped me in my parenting methods and things and guiding my son. Just because he's a tall, black, 6 foot, boy, don't mean that he don't play basketball. It doesn't mean that he got to play football. If my son is interested in engineering, then we're going to surround him with some folks in engineering. We're going to surround him with some science people. We're going to make sure he gets into these programs. And Hershey is one of the things that was the biggest sacrifice as a parent, the biggest. But guess what? The reward.
Woo, baby. My God,
the reward is already showing up. It's already proving that sacrifice was worth it. And if the beginning is like this and affording him these opportunities that he absolutely would not have if we kept him confined, if we put limits on him saying, no, we're from Jersey, we from North, we're going to stay here, you're going to rock out. And nah, you don't have to put in when you were out. We're going to put you where you can be seen. We're going to put you where you can be heard. And unfortunately, parents, especially our age, our generation, sometimes it is the ones after us, they miss that mark. They're so busy trying to live out their own things and forgetting that they have kiddos who's going to end up growing into their own. Me and Jahmeek talk all the time. What is it that you want to do? He's saying anthropology and history now. That may change. And if so, that's okay. But your job as a parent is to continue to feed him, give him those opportunities and expose them to different things.
Stop right there. Let me ask you something. Talia, did you hear what she said?
Yes, I heard what she said.
What do you like about what she said?
Take notes, little cousin.
I am. She said that she likes to let her kids actually talk and speak on about how they feel and what they want to do. And she doesn't put a limit onto what they want to do and figure out their success.
That's right. Oh, she getting there. Look at that. You better go
right behind. I'm so proud of you, TT. Beautiful, tall. Look at you, gorgeous. So proud of you. Honey. You right behind him. We're gonna be talking about you soon. Okay,
you're gonna be somebody special, TT. You watch what I tell you. All of you are, because you have all of us pouring into you. The old quote says, "It takes a village to raise a child." Thank you all for joining tonight. Tell Jahmeek how much we love you. And we wish you success on your journey to college. You have to come back once you get those pilot license, because grandma going to buy you an airplane so you can fly us all in your private joint. Yeah, I said it. That's right. You're going to be flying us in your private joint. We love you, John.
You trying to buy those airplanes on Temu either. I seen them. I know you were thinking about one. Don't do it.
Stop telling them I'm playing, yo.
Jahmeek, do you have any last words for the audience?
I just want to say to the audience that listen to Author Doc B, because she has the connections and the advice. She lays it out flat out and straight in her books and in person. And there's no one on this earth that you might meet, being honest, who could tell you how it is and possibly how you can operate through your life space.
Oh my God.
Doc B.
Thank you, grandson. I love you. Thank you,
W
everyone.
quote.
Thank you all. What is that, Shay? What is
You know what, Jahmeek? I too can attest to what you're saying, because I'm going through something personal, and I promise you, like, she has a listening ear. So you are exactly right.
Yeah, I thank God for those ears, because my mother used to say, "You talk too much." That's what she used to say. They said that. Well, that changed. I'm now listening more, and I don't curse no more. So with that being said, we're going to close down this show. Glammy, do you have any last words?
I love you.
I love you too. We all love you.
We love you, Glam.
Where'd Taslima go? Where did she go? She just disappeared. She's a ghost. I was going to ask if she had any last words. Nashawn, do you have any last words?
Jahmeek, just keep doing what you're doing. What you're doing is good. So keep doing what you're doing. You're a grown man. You're a grown man.
Young.
You've been a man. You've been a man since 13. You're a grown man. You've been start at 13. You're a grown man, and just continue to do what you've been doing. And strive for excellence. Doc B.
Yes.
You doing what you're doing. So we already know. But keep doing what you're doing too as well, and strive for excellence. And everybody else whose faces I see, whoever listens to this podcast, just keep doing what you're doing and strive for excellence. And at the end of the day, whatever you're looking for is going to come.
Thank you so much, JoJo. Last words.
I'm just proud of him. And like what my dad said, just keep doing what you're doing. And what you're doing is doing great. So just keep doing what you're doing.
It is what it is.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Because at the end of the day, the day going in.
Well, there it is, folks. At the end of the day, the day's going to end. What you say, Glam?
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing, like Spike Lee.
Do the right things. All right, Jahmeek, I know you're still on campus and you probably have to go. We all have to go. Thank you all for joining. Bring it to the table. Next week, we have the Malati Islami Path of Peace 12-step program for addictions coming on. They are having their up-and-coming convention in Baltimore, Maryland on July 12th, 13th, and 14th, if I'm not mistaken. You can look on my website, or not my website, but their website, www.millatiislam.org for additional information. Hope to see you all next Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Good night. Love you. Peace out. This is how we end it, baby. Woo. Bye, Glammy. I love y'all. Great show.